Hi, my name is Sarah Gambino, and I am doing the debate on due to genocidal acts, why the international state system should militarily intervene in Myanmar. I want to start off by defining what genocide is, and it refers to certain acts committed with the intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. And genocide is an international crime, and it can include forcing people out of their places, killing members of a certain group, causing bodily harm, and much more, which is what is going on in Myanmar. They are facing severe challenges following the military coup in February 2021. So they have seen something like this before where the military force is kind of overthrowing everything. And the conflict is with the military junta, and it has escalated as they are targeting the Rohingya isolated Muslim community. Which is causing over 3 million people to become displaced, have to move out of their homes, and creating a humanitarian crisis. And over 18 million are in need of aid, including children. This aid can be anywhere from water, shelter, food, their necessities to healthcare that they need when they're sick, and they're just being stripped away of all these kinds of rights. The junta continues to block relief efforts while enforcing harsh military tactics, including forcing them overseas, forcing them to the neighboring countries, and widespread violence amongst all these innocent people. So how is this affecting the citizens? It's driving them out of the place that they once called home. I couldn't imagine being in my home country, and just because of what I believe, that I am being discriminated against for that. So I feel for these people, and it's honestly horrible. And also, along with that, many of the families that are losing ones to this genocide, is just heartbreaking that they have to deal with both of them and aren't getting any type of relief. So the main talk of this debate is, why should we intervene? The humanitarian obligation is to be seen here. Nearly half of the country's population lives below the national poverty line, so they don't have water, they don't have the healthcare, as I mentioned before, and Myanmar's military has committed acts against citizens that amount to genocide, such as mass killings and forcing displacement in the Rohingya minority. The R2P that we talked about in class obligates the international community to intervene, to do something about this, not just sit back and watch this happen. The United Nations needs to protect the people who are currently suffering. It's not fair to put these innocent people in a place where they are fighting for their life, in one place where they used to feel safe. And no one should be treated this way anywhere for their religious beliefs or anything involving that. Also, if you look at other places that have dealt with the same type of thing, you can see that involving the military helps mitigate the genocidal acts and get it under control to a degree. So if we come in, it'll be a second set of helping hands to help them get out of this situation that they're in. Millions of people are currently displaced and need immediate aid. That won't happen unless we get more hands on the issue to protect these people. And also, a big thing is, if we let this go, this can lead to bigger things. This could lead to war, because this is really affecting the neighboring countries like Bangladesh, where a lot of them are fleeing to, because they have like the resources to have these people, but still aren't super equipped for that, because they have a lot of people coming over there, and this could potentially cause war outbreak. It could cause a lot of things, which if we just come in and were to help, then that would be probably the best idea to get this under control, because it is not under control at the moment, and people are still suffering from this as we speak. And it's just going to cause tensions more than there already is with the other countries, because they're just overwhelmed with the amount of people coming in and having a tough time supporting it. Also, not doing something about it shows other places, if they had to do this at one point, that there would be no repercussions. I don't know what that says about the international state system to just let this go and see how it plays out and not do anything, because there are people dying, there's people losing their homes over this, and that's just not fair to them. So if other places see that, oh, nothing's gonna happen if we end up doing this, then it could cause us to go on in more than one place, which just makes the issue even bigger. And we just shouldn't be agreeing with how this is all being handled. And how can we intervene? We can just go and take control of the junta group who is doing this, find safer places for these people to live, get them the aid that they need, because they really are struggling a lot right now. And there's a lot going on all over the country, to be said, but this is definitely an issue that shouldn't be swept under the belt and should definitely be taken care of. There's definitely some risk to the Myanmar's sovereignty with getting the international state system involved, but it would be best for all parties in danger to have relief in this hard time.